Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That is a brilliant interception. He can get that clear. Ronaldinho. Bebeto. Could move up a gear here. Van Bouten gets across to intercept that. Ferdinand kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Roberto Carlos. They're urging him to shoot. Fires it in low.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
He has found a way through. Rijkaard clears it away.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Cleared without hesitation. Chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, that was vital. And we see. And it's Messi. And here's Roberto Carlos. Big chance! No goals as yet. Threads one in. Olise is always looking to play quality balls. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And reclaimed it in a trice. Messi! Oh, great save by Dida. In with the challenge. Bebeto. Yaya Toure. And it's Roberto Carlos. And this is Ibrahimovic, Roberto Carlos. Taken back almost at once.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, and the shot! Goal! Palmer! And it's Palmer who take the lead. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Not the most convincing of passes. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. That's good vision. But they've got it again. Rijkaard. Ronaldinho. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Defending was strong and firm. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. That was mighty close. That's been cut out, well played. Manchester United finding their passes. Ronaldinho. Sojin. He rises! He's got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Rijkaard. Now it's Bebeto, and he was quick to react. And the first half is done. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Sostituzione per il Parma. Numero 26. Numero 10.
Manchester United get the ball rolling in the second half.
Parma clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
He's in space and looking for options. Hullet. Kvaratskhelia, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Parma, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Batistuta. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And they're back on the ball again. Ronaldinho.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Knocks it into space. And that's been won straight back. And this is Messi. Van Bauten. Darren Fletcher. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Oh, super find. Oh, that's well spotted. Baresi. Rummenigge. Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Messi. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Messi. Rummenigge. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Ronaldinho. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Parma are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Nesta gets over and intercepts. Hullet given the lift of his goal. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he's quick to get it clear again. Thuram. It's Gullit. Olise. Kvaratskhelia. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, that pass isn't the best. And they're quick to get it back. And here's Ronaldinho. Now the cross.
Well played and well cleared.
And it's Rijkaard. It's a good spell of possession, this. Ronaldinho. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And no, that was never going to make it. Showing great feet there. Olise going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And that has left him in a heap. And this is Ronaldinho. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. And he's picked out the run. Goes for a shot! Oh, should have put that away.
Batistuta fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Sostituzione per il Parma. Numero 15, Messi. Numero 24, Yaya Touré. Numero 8, lasciano il campo per il numero 21, il numero 3, il numero 17.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And the counter is on. Rummenigge is onto this. Burn.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Chance for a shot! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Parma take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. And that should get the job done. Lovely feet.
Indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Now he's off and running. Now that's well seen too. And that will be it. Parma have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Rummenigge picking up the man of the match.